You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're driven.
There's no way that you make it. And maybe you could fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fucking fight back. You ain't gonna make it, you ain't never ever gonna break it. You can never beat them and they're better than you face it. Thinking that they give a damn, you're not thinking straight, kid. No, they don't give a damn, you got what I'm saying? I'm not fucking playing, I'll give it to you straight, man. There's too many others and you're not that great, man. Stop what you're saying, stop what you're making. Everybody here knows that you just faking. Nah, I don't wanna hear it anymore, I don't wanna hear it anymore. All these fucking thoughts, they are not what I need anymore. I'm about to shut the motherfucking door on all you poor ass haters with your heads in the clouds, talking out loud so proud. You better shut your goddamn mouth before I do more speak out. It's about to head south. You're never gonna make it. There's no way that you make it. And maybe you could fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fucking fight back.
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to Sixers Alert, episode 17. How's everyone doing? Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and we got a lot to talk about today. So please make sure you hit that notification bell. That's the most important thing, because when I upload, it will let you know when I go live. So make sure. Oh, hold on a second. There we go. That's better. I just had to fix one thing. So, without further ado, let's just dive right into it, guys. Let's just dive right into it. The Philadelphia 76ers are taking on the Atlanta Hawks tomorrow. That is right, the Atlanta Hawks. So, we're going to dive into the lineup. But there is something I want to talk to you about first. And that is, what is up, Alexander? What is up, man? What is up? Thank you for tuning in, bro. Make sure you hit that like. And don't forget to hit the yes on the poll to make sure I know. To let me know that you hit the like button. So, I just got to say this. Joel Embiid may not play tomorrow due to injury. Now, am I nervous with that? No. I am not nervous with Joel Embiid being out against the Atlanta Hawks. Because you look at this roster here, you look at the Atlanta Hawks roster, and who on this team is really a threat? Like, who on this team is really a threat besides Trae Young? You can throw, I guess, Capella in there for a big body, and then Bogdanovich who can shoot the three, and then you pretty much have a bunch of role players. I mean, Sadiq Bey, who I do like because I am a huge fan of Villanova, so Sadiq Bey will be a name to look out for. But with this team, right? I mean, here's DeJounte Murray. We're going to talk about him in a little bit as well, involving trade rumors. But I am not nervous without Joel Embiid going up against Atlanta Hawks in Atlanta. Now, who's going to start at the 5 for Embiid if he does not play? Paul Reed. Paul Reed will start at the 5 for Joel Embiid. Now, the only thing I have against Paul Reed is this. Paul Reed is a great young player. He hustles, he grinds, he does everything that you need him to do in a basketball player, right? He does everything that you need him to do. It's just the fouling, bro. The fouling of Paul Reed is insane. Do we have a foul trouble with Paul Reed? Like, is there really a problem with Paul Reed here? Because I know he's getting more minutes. Because if you look at the stats on basketballreference.com, once you look there, you scroll down, and he's increasingly getting more fouls year after year after year after year. Now, if he gets like 3 fouls in the first quarter or first half, that's a little bit of an issue. But let's say he gets like 4 fouls by the fourth quarter. I mean, hey, if you can foul them and they don't have to get to the free throw line, that is also good. But it's just like, when is enough, right? And then you have Mo Bamba behind him, who is really not that good of a basketball player. Let's keep it completely honest. He's not that good of a basketball player. He's just a guy who is tall, lanky, and can make a jump shot. He cannot defend the rim. Mo Bamba cannot defend the rim. Oh, I thought I heard something. He's a guy that cannot defend the rim. So Paul Reed, he really should not be fouling, obviously, because once he does foul, it is just crazy to see. Crazy to see with Paul Reed, because I'm honestly getting sick of his fouling. Really am. Now, once you go to Trae Young, right? You go to Trae Young, he's averaging 27.8 points. You round that up to 28, 3 boards, 11 assists, and 43% from the field. And then you go to the 3 here. To the actual 3, he's averaging 36.5. So Trae Young is the only threat I see to this Philadelphia 76ers roster, because he can go off at any given night. This is a guy where if you need him to get a bucket, he will get you a bucket. Now, who should guard him? That depends. Is D'Anthony Melton back? We're going to get into some D'Anthony Melton talk in a bit as well. But once D'Anthony Melton's there, you can easily just put him on there and put Maxey on DeJounte Murray, which is not that good of a matchup, but I'll still take it, because you need your best defender on Trae Young. It's common sense. It's common sense at the end of the day. So for Trae Young, that's the only threat I see to this Philadelphia 76ers roster. That's the only threat I see. Now, let's just dive right into, I need to go into here. Now let's dive into, hold on, let's go back to the roster. Let's go back into the roster right here. Now, I want to go into DeJounte Murray, right? DeJounte Murray. This guy right here, he's been on the trade market for a little bit now. He's been on the trade market for a while for 76ers fans. I mean, he's averaging 20.9 points per game, 4.6 rebounds per game, 5 assists, and shooting 47% from the field. So 21, 5, 5, and 47. Now, should the Sixers trade for DeJounte Murray? When you look at his stats, should we trade for DeJounte Murray? Now, you look at his stats, right? This year, he's averaging 21. He's averaging 21, shooting 47% from the field, 38% from three, and 80% from the free throw line. This is a guy where if you need a bucket for your third option, he will be a good option for you. He will be a good option. He can knock down the three. He's a ball handler. He can create his own shot and everything. It's just like for this, right? For this, you need someone who can shoot the rock. Now, the fact that he is ball dominant, the fact that DeJounte Murray is ball dominant, that kind of worries me with the whole Tyrese Maxey thing. Because with Tyrese Maxey, right, you want him to see him grow. You want him to blossom. You want Tyrese Maxey to keep on doing what he's doing. Can DeJounte Murray ruin that for Maxey? Maybe if he wants the ball, but I don't think it's going to be that big of a risk. I'm just going to be honest. We just need someone who can score the bucket. And the same exact day when he became on the trade market, when he was on the trade market, he dropped 30 points. 30. And I'll take that over Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris, you guys know how I feel about Tobias. So, yeah, for that right now, I just want to go into DeJounte Murray saying like that'd be a good pickup for me, for the Sixers, I feel like. So for me, it's going to be, what should I give up? What is up, Brian? What is up? What is up, Platform 246? What is good? What is good, my guy? If you haven't yet, please hit that like and subscribe to my guy, Platform 246. Just uploaded his video on the Hardcore Sports Network, so go over there, check that out, and really appreciate the support, my boy. So really appreciate the support. Now, another thing came across my Twitter page. Let's come back. I want to come back to the Atlanta Hawks talk really quick. I want to go to the Washington Wizards. Okay, let's go to the Washington Wizards. And then we're going to go to roster. And then we're going to go to, where is he? This one. And then let me share the screen here. What is up, Jay? How's it going, man? Let me share the screen really, really quick. So, his name is Kyle Kuzma. Now, let me go into this. DeJounte Murray can create more shots and developing with Maxey scoring bucket of adding. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Hey, Jay, how's it going? Make sure you hit that like. So, I just want to get into Kyle Kuzma because I've been seeing his name a lot on Twitter lately. So, when you go into Kyle Kuzma, right, he's averaging 22 points, 6.1 boards, 4.2 assists, and 46.3% from the field. So 23 points per game, 6 boards, 4 assists, 46% from the field. And this year, he's averaging 35% from 3. And he's averaging near 1 block and near 0.5 steals per game. You guys remember last year how Kyle Kuzma averaged, I think he averaged a double-double last year. I think he averaged a double-double. So for that, I would definitely take Kyle Kuzma. I would definitely take Kyle Kuzma for this. So if I could get Kyle Kuzma on this roster, right? If I could get Kyle Kuzma. Well, that sucks. My microphone died. Where's my? Oh, my other one's upstairs. Fuck. God, freaking damn it. Hold on. Not saying this. I don't know why this just died on me. I just charged it like 2 days ago. Ankle sprain still bothering Embiid. Yep, it's still bothering Embiid, I think, yeah. Kuzma is a borderline star. Yep, I'm gonna go into that once I get my microphone. I'm gonna need my other one, so I'll be right back. But Ryan Knicks want him. They have picks too. The thing with the New York Knicks. The thing with the New York Knicks, right? Hold on. Oh, it's back. That was weird. That was very weird. But yeah, Kuzma's on a bad team. But the thing with the Knicks, right? The thing with the Knicks, they just got OG. They are looking very, very good right now. They are looking very, very good. Like our crew said right here. I don't think they should go for another player. I honestly can say they should not go for another player. Kuzma is not worth the money. That is also true. That is also true. Hey, Positive Philly, what is good, my boy? What is good? He's not worth the money. I will give you that. But he can score on all 3 levels. I feel like he's better than Tobias. Let me know in the chat. Is Kyle Kuzma better than Tobias Harris? Because if he is, then that answers my question. I will take Kuzma if he's better than Tobias Harris. I will give this to there. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, so I'm glad you're back, man. I'm glad you're back. So keep on doing that grind, man. And I'm actually Positive Philly. I am actually really quick here. I'm back on TikTok, bro. I'm back on TikTok. So follow me on TikTok if you guys haven't. I'm back on it. So yeah. So I just want to go back into the Kuzma stats and contract. So let me get back into the center of the screen here because that's what I want. I want to dive deeper into the Kyle Kuzma. So for Kyle Kuzma, right? For the people that are just coming in here, Kyle Kuzma is averaging 23.6 points per game, 6.1 boards, 4 assists, and 46.3% from the field. Now, for me, I would take that any day of the week. I would take that any day of the week. I love Kuzma. I love this game ever since he was on the Lakers. But yeah, I think I would love Kuzma. Now, you guys said his contract, 4 years, 90 mil. Now, look at all of this. Look at all the players we have on expiring contracts, right? Look at all these players we have on expiring contracts. Tobias Harris, Melton, Patrick Beverley, Kelly Oubre, Nicholas Batum. This whole freaking bench, Mo Bamba, is basically on a 1-year contract, especially on an expiring deal. It's especially on an expiring deal. So for me, if we could fork over a couple of those pieces for Kuzma and get rid of Tobias Harris, I am fine with that. But for me, I rather have Malcolm Brogdon. That is my guy. So I will get into Malcolm Brogdon in a little bit as well. It might be difficult trading away 3 first picks for a young talent like Springer, House, and Covington. Yep. That's a bad assessment. Many in the league are better than Tobias and hits the dollar amount. That is true, but if you want to compete right here, right now, and you want to make this a championship run, then I'd say go for Kuzma. But if you don't want to do that, if you want like a backup point guard or a backup playmaker, then I would definitely go into that. I would definitely go into Malcolm Brogdon, something like that. Sixers need to trade for Kyle Kuzma, Pascal Siakam, and Zach LaVine. Now, the thing with those 3 contracts, right? The thing with those 3 contracts is that they're way too high. They are way too high, like I just said. Mitch playoff numbers in 2021. That is why he and KCP went to the Wizards. Hey, He went to the Wizards. He blossomed. He blossomed over there in Washington. That's exactly what he needed. With the Lakers, too much spotlight, right? So he got traded to the Wizards, and he just went off. He was showing people, like, I'm still here. I can do this. And Kuzma's a 3-level scorer. Yeah, I'm not really feeling on Pascal Siakam. I'm just going to keep that a buck. I'm not feeling on Pascal Siakam. Yeah, I really think we can beat the Bucks. I think we can beat the Bucks. And honestly, Arco, I think we can beat the Celtics. The Boston Celtics are very, very beatable right now. They almost lost to the Pistons. They're very, very beatable. They're very, very beatable. So, this Sixers roster, right? Should you make a move? Maybe, because we don't really have an option who will really step up when need be. So, like Tobias Harris, he hasn't been stepping up for most of this league. Most of this year. I feel like we can all agree on that. And I feel with this roster that the Philadelphia 76ers can compete with anybody. We can compete with anybody on this team. It's just a matter of fact, do you want to make that step? And actually, hold on one second here. Hold on. Yep. Joel Embiid is officially out for Wednesday. Left knee swelling. So, he's out. No Embiid. I already talked about that in the beginning. I'm just looking for this tweet right here. Where is? Oh, right here. With no crown, and you're actually looking at like the no crown aspect. Disappeared. Yeah, he couldn't do it in a live crown. But shout out to my guy RB for this. Shout out to my guy RB. Let me just go like this. So, according to Windhorst, the Sixers will be aggressive at the trade deadline. Daryl Morey is looking to make this team a legitimate championship contender this year. Buckle up. I am not surprised by this. I am not surprised that Daryl Morey wants to be aggressive at the trade deadline. You always know, you always can tell when Daryl Morey wants to make a move. That the fact that he wants a certain player, he will do whatever it takes to get that certain player. So if he's willing to give up some of our assets right now for a player that can help us compete right now, I would not be mad. I will be upset for the players we did give up, like if it was Batum, Oubre, or even Springer. Like, I will be upset, but I will get over it because I know the bigger goal. I know the bigger move. I know the bigger picture of it. So, for this Philadelphia 76ers team, I feel like a trade will be nice. I will not go into Zach LaVine. I will not go to Pascal Siakam. I will not go into. I might consider Kuzma. But I really want a Malcolm Brogdon. That's the guy I want. Malcolm Brogdon can create a shot, help you score, average 15, 18 points per game. He can assist. He can He can be a backup playmaker. Malcolm Brogdon is a guy that the Sixers should go out and get because he is on the Portland Trailblazers, and you know them, they're trying to rebuild. So I would not be mad if we get Brogdon. That's the guy I want. So at the trade deadline, just make sure that you are ready for the trade deadline because we're going to be aggressive according to Brian Windhorst. So this trade deadline is about to be crazy. It's in about a month. So expect a lot of trade videos coming out. I got a lot of trade videos coming out. I got a lot of other stuff coming out about the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm really starting to build my Sixers content around the trade deadline. So make sure you tune in. So for the Sixers, I really want them to get Brogdon. Wizards would almost give Kuzma away. That is true. Oh, yeah. What? Anybody can shoot an acquired gym. Yeah. Positive. Add to your OMG. Yeah. Basically didn't say anything. But buckle up, guys. Buckle up for the trade deadline. It's going to be crazy. I am going to cover it all. I am going to be acting like a Sixers reporter during this trade deadline. Expect content here as a Philly Sports. Expect post games over there. Expect articles. I'm thinking about writing articles for them. So I'm really becoming a Sixers reporter. So that is the goal. I want to see what I can do. So expect videos coming out for the Philadelphia 76ers. So it's going to be a fun ride. It's going to be a fun ride. So I want to hear you guys in the chat. Who should the Sixers go after? I feel like it should be Brogdon. I really feel like it should be Malcolm Brogdon. That's my guy. But it's just like there's just too many players to go out and get. Yeah. And I'm going to create a quick YouTube short about, you know what? I'm just going to say this right here, right now. Like I said it before. So it's official, guys. According to Sam's, Joel Embiid is out with the leg swelling. So prayers up to Joel Embiid. Hopefully everything's okay. With Joel Embiid being out against the Atlanta Hawks tomorrow, pretty sure you're going to see Paul Reed there. So you're going to see Paul Reed in the starting lineup. And we'll just have to wait and see how would the Sixers adjust without Embiid. You see that the Sixers sometimes struggle without Embiid, and sometimes they do well without Embiid. So the Sixers fans cannot panic that Joel Embiid is out, and that means we're going to lose automatically. No. I feel like with this roster, we could beat anybody without Joel Embiid. Now, Joel Embiid is going to be a huge asset in the playoffs. We're going to need him healthy for that. We're going to need him healthy for that. So, Joel Embiid is out. Prayers up to him. Hopefully everything's okay. And, yeah, guys, that's basically it. Yeah. Positive Philly. I'm a Laker fan. I wouldn't trade for Kuzma. I didn't want Kuzma back in a Laker uniform. Kuzma in an ED trade and wanted to keep Brandon Ingram. What is up, Daniel? What is up, my guy? Make sure you hit that like and hit that poll. Make sure you vote on the poll. Caruso and Levine? For Alex Caruso, right? That is another guy we should be looking out for, but the trade value in Alex Caruso is going to be scary, scary high because the Chicago Bulls can beat any team without Zach LaVine. So that is huge. So the value on Caruso is going to be extremely high. Like they're probably going to talk about a couple seconds, maybe a first. I would not give up a first because we just got a first. So I would not give up a first for Caruso. LaVine's contract is just way too high and he's injury prone. Let's just get that out of the way. His health is so bad, and it's not a knock on him. It's just the nature of like, he's injured again. It's like we can't afford that with Joel Embiid constantly being out time and time and time again. So for this, the Philadelphia 76ers should not go after Zach LaVine. They should not go after Zach LaVine, guys. No, they should not. So, yeah, give me some more players. Because right now I covered Kuzma, I would take Kuzma. I would take Brogdon. I would not take Levine. I would take Caruso if the value is lower. So those are my 4 guys I would take right now. Kuzma, Brogdon, Caruso, and I forget the other guy already. So can I take no? No, that is all good, man. We don't want him. We don't want him here. Yeah. So let's just hold on. Bro, I love Brogdon, bro. I love him. And people are gonna say that he's injury prone. And yeah, he is injury prone to a degree. Sixers can have Levine. I'll take Caruso. Anybody who takes on that Levine contract shouldn't take it without Caruso, and I would ask for Drummond. Dude, I am so glad. You mentioned Andre Drummond. Andre Drummond, arguably, was the best backup center that the Philadelphia 76ers had in the Joel Embiid era. He would average a double-double, like, I don't know, like what, 10 and 13, so 10 points, 13 boards. And now we got Paul Reed and Mo Bamba. Like, the significant drop is insane. We miss Andre Drummond so much because once Embiid was out, we will feel comfortable with Andre Drummond there. With Andre Drummond, he is a guaranteed bucket down low. He can grab you a board. He can defend the rim. I really miss Andre Drummond. The Sixers need to do whatever they can to get Andre Drummond, but I know for a fact that they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that, man. Andre Drummond is just it's a freaking nature for the bench. Like, you will want Andre Drummond on your team, but you will not want to play against him. Because once we played against Chicago Bulls and Embiid was down there, Andre Drummond was still getting hits, bro. Andre Drummond was still grabbing those boards, putting them up, getting the foul line, even though he can't make a foul shot. So, for me, it's like Andre Drummond was the best center that the 76ers have had in the Joel Embiid era. And I'm going to say that again and again and again because it is a known fact that Andre Drummond is the best backup center that the 76ers have had in recent years. Yeah, he wasn't good with the Lakers. He was good with the Sixers. He was good with the Bulls. He was good with the Pistons. He was just like, I don't know. I guess he didn't want to play there. Like, if you don't want to play a certain place, you know that he's not going to perform as well. You know that for a fact. So, hold on 1 second, guys. Alright. Yeah. So, how should the Philadelphia 76ers beat the Atlanta Hawks? Hold on. Oh, if the Lakers want to go after Donovan Mitchell, go for it. Like, seriously, if they want Donovan Mitchell, go after him. Because they're going to cost them an arm and a leg to get Donovan Mitchell. Jordan Clarkson, that's another name I'm keep on forgetting as well. Jordan Clarkson is a good choice for the Philadelphia 76ers team. The guy can attack the rim. His floater is nice. He can shoot the three, create his own shot. And Jordan Clarkson will be a good player for this team. I would do anything to get him. Like, seriously, I love Jordan Clarkson. So that was a very, very good pick. Very good pick. Daniel, no. Brooke has some of his worst numbers as the Laker for a rebound. Yeah, I forgot about Lopez playing for the Lakers. I honestly forgot that he played for the Lakers. That's actually funny. That is actually hysterical. So, yeah, it's actually kind of funny. Yeah. Yeah. Now, who? Hold on. I wouldn't do Clarkson either. He will shoot you out of a series. But here's the thing. Clarkson, because we had Ben Simmons who would not shoot the ball. So I would take anyone who could shoot the ball other than Ben Simmons. If he can shoot it from the 35%, whatever, I will take that. Because we experienced a player that did not even shoot the ball. So I would take Clarkson. Now, Lauri Markkanen. Lauri Markkanen is another good choice, too. Lauri Markkanen can space the floor, can attack the rim on a fast break, can get back on defense. He was an all-star last year. So Lauri Markkanen will be a great choice for this Philadelphia 76ers team. But unfortunately, the Utah Jazz want the Rudy Gobert haul, like 4 first-round picks or whatever. So I would not do that. I would not do that for the Sixers. No, I don't want Danny Green back for the 3rd time. Or is it the 4th time? I forgot how many times that he played for the Sixers. Is it the 3rd time or the 4th time? Like, no, thank you. No, thank you. Seriously, no, thank you on that shit. No. All right. Now, he is cheaper than Donovan Mitchell. He is cheaper than Donovan Mitchell in the playoffs. I don't want Donovan Mitchell here. I would take Clarkson over Mitchell anytime, Lou. Any day. DG. Darius Garland is done? What? Did he get in? Oh, right. He's been injured, right? Darius Garland has been injured, right? So. All right. So. If you're on Twitter, please hit that like button. Please hit that follow. And please comment in the chat about your opinions on this Philadelphia 76ers team. Would love to hear your takes on the Sixers team. Who should they go after? Who should they not? Let me know. And are you looking forward to this matchup tomorrow without Joel Embiid? Joel Embiid is not going to be playing against the Atlanta Hawks. Yeah, I might actually upload a TikTok about that. TikTok or a YouTube short about that. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Danny Green is hurt. Yeah. Danny Green is hurt. Same with Garland. So, yeah. All right. For this Atlanta Hawks team coming out on what tomorrow, this 76ers roster is more than capable of blowing this team out if they can nail their shots. If they're shooting goose eggs and letting the Hawks go on a run and Nick Nurse doesn't call timeout soon enough, that is when the Philadelphia 76ers need something to give. Like, they need something. That is why I'm more towards pushing for like a third option, a stronger third option. So, yeah, need a shooter against Atlanta Hawks because you know Trae Young can go off at any given night, any given snap, he will go off. So, yeah, Utah's been pretty good. Yeah, Utah has been pretty good. So, yeah. So let's get back to the Sixers and Hawks, right? for this Philadelphia 76ers team to go up against Atlanta Hawks, they need to make their shots, attack the rebound, attack the glass. The rebounding has been down as of late. You guys can admit that the last couple of games they've been down pretty low. So they need to do a better job of attacking the glass on the offensive side and the defensive side. Nick Nurse has been working them extra hard at practice. We're going to talk about that as well. So for this, the Sixers really need to get the rebounding in check because Clint Capella, he's one of the best rebounders in the league. I think he's averaging what, 11 to 14, 11 to 13 rebounds per game, or something like that. So, yeah, they definitely need to get more rebounding. Yeah. Rebounding, shooting, and I want to see how the chemistry is for this team, actually. I know the chemistry has been there, but once Joel Embiid is out, not there, we've seen him get blown out. Like, we've seen him get blown out. Atlanta Hawks are not a great team, but you can still see it chemistry-wise. Chemistry-wise, you can still see it. So, excuse me. Laurie Prince won't be matched without it being lowered significantly. They will look to catch in on that. Yep. Of course. Of course it won't be matched, Jay. Of course it will not be matched. Why would they match it? Why on earth would they match it? They're gonna. I don't know. I don't think they would definitely not match that shit. Uh, um. Yeah. I want to talk about D'Anthony Melton, right? So for these last three games, the Philadelphia 76ers, these last three games have not been stepping up. I mean, they have been stepping up, but they've been missing D'Anthony Melton dramatically. With his three, his defense, and people want him traded. People want him traded, but for me, he's a good player right now next to Maxey. That is one. And two, he's a good role player. He's a very, very good role player, D'Anthony Melton is. I would do whatever it takes for him to stay on this roster. Now, people may not agree with me on that because he's not tall enough. His ball handling is not that good, but I would do whatever it takes for him to stay on this team as a role player. Maybe not as a starter, but maybe as a role player. Because you look at Kelly Oubre, you look at Batum, and you look at like Morris, and you look at that tall lineup, and it's not the same. Like Melton's been getting buckets from threes. I feel like I forget what game it was, but D'Anthony Melton hit like 5 threes in a game or something like that. Like he was on fire in that game. So I give up every pick for Laurie. Hey, I will not give up every pick, but if they want like 2 firsts and maybe a second, I will do that. I will not give up every pick, but Laurie will be a huge asset. And you know the Sixers are going to be very aggressive for that. You know they're going to be very aggressive for that pick, for those picks. So, T-shirt give. See? You give up 5 firsts. I don't want Hey, hey guys, I'm back. Let me fix this. I'm back. Sorry, the power went out. All right, I'm back. Hey, Alexander's in here. Jim Harbaugh. Jim Harbaugh to the Chargers. You're funny. You're actually funny. I can't believe I'm back. Wow. And you guys stayed in here. Really appreciate you guys. Hold on. All right. Ravens might win it all. Yep, we back. Sorry about that. The power went out. We're back. So, what was I talking about? What was I honestly talking about? Uh, so I don't know if it will, the internet will be back out, but yeah, it looks like the weather's bad here. So I'm gonna be live for a little bit longer now. So, oh, I was talking about Mountain. Yeah, I think we're having a bad storm right now. So I was talking about Mountain. Oh, dang, that was a good thing too. Fuck. All right. So let's get back into the Andes Mountain, shall we? Oh my God. Huh. So with the Anthony Mountain, right? People want him traded, but you look at the last 3 games without him. The Sixers are 1-2 without him. So Mountain's a very important piece to this team. I will not trade him. If we don't have to trade him, I'll put him on the bench. I don't know if he will be that good as a starter, but yeah, I would keep Mountain on the bench. People may want to trade Mountain. Like, why? Why? Because he's dribbling? Because he's not a good ball handler? Because he's not tall enough? Why would they want to trade Mountain? That's my thing. I think it's because it's an easy asset to pick. Like, they're not going to say Maxey. They're not going to trade Embiid. They're not going to say Tobias Harris for that contract. So I think they're just picking at Mountain. Like, oh, get rid of him. He's a weak link. So for me, I would not trade D'Anthony Mountain here. D'Anthony Mountain can shoot the three. He's a very good defender next to Maxey. Now people are saying that he's a above or below average defender. Like, hey, not everyone's a good defender in this league. There's barely any defense in this league. There's barely any defense in this league. So the fact that Sixers fans want to trade Melton and he's on an expiring contract, like, what value could you even get for D'Anthony Melton? What value could you even get for D'Anthony Melton? That's just my question here. Please let me know. Shake Milton for Melton. I'll take Shake back. I would definitely take Shake back. That was fun to watch. Hey, Chad, what is up? You just missed the power outage. So I was out of power for a little bit, and then it came back. So, yeah, Chad, make sure you hit that like and then go vote on the poll. Go vote on the poll, Chad. And yeah, I'm glad everything's okay with you, bro. Yo, Chad, yep. Make sure you guys share this out. I'm gonna keep this going for a little bit longer now because the power went out. So I'm gonna be on here for like an extra 15 minutes. So yeah, subscribe to the Hardcore Sports, follow the Hardcore Sports Network on Instagram. Starting to post out more reels on that. So make sure you follow the Hardcore Sports Network on Instagram. So I want to see something real quick. Come on. Now my phone won't even load. What is up, halftime? What is up, bro? You missed the power outage. So I had a power outage for a little bit, and then it just came back. So I'm gonna be live here for a little bit longer. Hey, good shit. Hey, let's keep that going. So trade Mitch for quick. You want to hear something funny? I used to like course mods. Like, I used to be a big fan of course mods, but then course mods just kept on going for like 0.0.0.0 points, and I'm like, oh, the hell with it. And then now course mods, once he wanted to request a trade 3 times, or 4 now. So they wanted to trade, or he wanted to be in a trade 3 or 4 times. What is up? Yeah, chat saying what is up? The Philly halftime. So, and then Daniel saying what's up? The Philly halftime. Guys, no Philly halftime stream today. He's taking a day off. Much needed, much needed. Every asshole needs a day off once in a lifetime, right? Yeah. So we got 10 people in here. Really appreciate you guys, and sorry again for the technical difficulties. It was really, really bad. The Flyers did not win. The Philadelphia Flyers did not win. Halftime is still mad about that. So go talk to Halftime about that, as I'm talking about the Philadelphia 76ers. Yo, what is up, Blaze? And no, I'm not saying hi to Philly Halftime. You do that, Blaze. You do that. I forgot you're a Penguins fan. I forgot. But hey, Blaze, if you want to pop on in really quick and just talk Sixers for a little bit, man, I'll send you a link. Let me know, because I feel like you and I could talk about some stuff right now. So, some Sixers. So, for the Sixers, right? The Sixers right now, what are we? Like in the top 3, top 4 in the Eastern Conference right now? What are we? Top 3, top 4? Let me check at it right now. Yeah, so, alright, not schedule. Hold on. Wrong app. Halftime, when it's a pool gonna be ready, when it's a pool party, there is no pool. There is no pool. Standing. The Sixers are the 3rd seed right now, right? The Philadelphia 76ers were the 3rd seed behind the Milwaukee Bucks, who is 25-12, and the Boston Celtics, who are 28-8. And the Sixers right now are 23-12, ahead of Miami with 21-15, and then Orlando at 5th with 21-15 as well. So it looks like they're tied. So can the Philadelphia 76ers overtake the number 1 seed? Can they overtake the number 1 seed before the All-Star break / trade deadline? Can they overtake the number 1 seed? I feel like they can. I really feel like that the Philadelphia 76ers can take over the number 1 seed, because the Boston, they have looked beatable. They almost lost to the Pistons. And then the Milwaukee Bucks, they lost 4 out of their last 5. So with this Sixers team, I feel like we can. I feel like with this bench, if it's on any given night, and with the starters of Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, Tobias Harris, DeAnthony Melton, and Nicholas Batum, I think that the Philadelphia 76ers can overtake it because of Nick Nurse, because of the coaching. Nick Nurse has this team going on an incredible rate, chemistry-wise, basketball-wise, discipline-wise. He's acting like an actual coach. He's not like Doc Rivers, who was more of a player's coach. So with Nick Nurse and the Sixers team, I really believe that the Sixers can overtake the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Not in the whole league. I feel like in the Eastern Conference, before the trade deadline. I really feel like that. Let me know what you guys feel about that in the chat. Can the Sixers overtake the number 1 seed? Because I feel like they can. And with their schedule, with the Sixers schedule right now, right? with the Sixers schedule, we're going to go here, right? We got the Atlanta Hawks. We got the Sacramento Kings. We got the Houston Rockets, who I feel like we can lose to. We can probably lose to the Kings as well. The Denver Nuggets, I feel like we can lose to them. Yeah, we can still lose to bum teams, but that's for any given game. That's for any given game. I feel like we still can. Am I smoking that little vibes? Maybe. Maybe I'm smoking that little vibes right now, but I love the way this team is playing. I love the way this team is playing. If I go back down to reality, the Sixers can stay in the top 4. The Sixers can definitely stay in the top 4. But you look at the schedule, you got the Hawks tomorrow, Kings Friday, Rockets next Monday, who I will be streaming with Rios again. Make sure you tune in today. The Denver Nuggets, the Orlando Magic, Charlotte Hornets, San Antonio Spurs, Pacers, Nuggets again, Trailblazers, and the Warriors. So that's the rest of the schedule. So I feel like we can beat the Hawks. We're probably going to lose to Sacramento. I think we can beat Houston. We did it before. I don't know if we can beat Denver, but it's going to be a hell of a close game. Orlando Magic at 5. I feel like we can beat them. They don't have any big guys that guard Joel Embiid. Hornets, we can definitely beat them. We can beat the Spurs, but that'll be a fun matchup to watch. I am trying so hard to go to that game. I'm trying so hard to go to that game, man. Pacers Thursday, Nuggets again. So we can beat San Antonio. We can probably beat the Pacers. We could probably lose to Denver. I think we're splitting. And then we'll probably beat Portland and lose to Golden State. So did anyone see zombies falling out of the sky with no rain? No. Thoughts on the Draymond Green? Thoughts on retiring? We're talking. He should just retire. I feel like we're going to talk about that tomorrow in the pick and roll. We got a lot of stuff to talk about in the pick and roll tomorrow. Ja Morant, Halliburton, Draymond Green, in that whole situation. So we got a lot to talk about for tomorrow in pick and roll episode number 55. 55. Celtics are playing pretty solid ball right now. Sixers have to play better than that. I still think we can, man. I still think we can. They still have a good team, the Sixers. It's any given day. And I feel like we can beat them in a 7-game series. Draymond could be useful for the Lakers. The Lakers right now are garbage. Like, don't even get me started on the Lakers. We're probably going to talk about that tomorrow as well. So we got a lot of stuff to talk about tomorrow on the pick and roll or pick your hole. Shout out to Blaze Radio for the pick your hole. Yeah, with this Sixers team, man, it's just very fun to watch. Very fun to watch as a fan when you're trying to be an analyst and break it down, which I've been doing as of late on Edge of Philly Sports. It is still fun, but it's going to be because you know that there's going to be a stretch coming where they're not going to look as dominant, but the Lakers won the in-season tournament. There you go. Not a title. Halliburton has 2 major leg injuries in 3 years. Going to be a problem in the future. Yep. Draymond may play for his teammates on the Lakers, still playing for LeBron or anybody. Yep. Again, you never know. You never know what's going on with the Lakers. You never do. No. Wait a minute. I just saw this on Twitter or X. Doc Rivers said that Daryl Morey talked too much in terms of trade conversations, which made it harder to coach and get players to buy in during his time with the Sixers. Thoughts? Huh? Hold on. In the regular season don't mean shit. I know who never knows halftime because he doesn't know Jack. Wait, he doesn't know Jack? How does he not know Jack, Blaze? How did he not know Jack? We all know Jack. Jack is a fairly friendly guy. I like Jack. We all like Jack in the chat. We all like Jack. Clippers own the Suns. Don't even get me started there. Don't even get me started. But look at this, what I just found on X. Look at this. Tell me what you guys think about this, man. Tell me what you guys think about this. What? Hold on. Let me go here. Tell me what you guys think about this, man. Tell me what you guys think about this. Doc Rivers said that Daryl Morey, quote unquote, talked too much in terms of trade conversations, which made it harder to coach and get players to buy in during his time with the Sixers. Thoughts for your ringer / Bill Simmons. How do you guys feel about this, man? Honestly, I don't give a damn. I really don't give a damn because I'm going to tell you this right here, right now. That's Daryl Morey's job. That is Daryl Morey's job to do trades. That's why he's the head of basketball operations. That is the reason why. I don't care about Doc Rivers. I don't care about him at all. The fact that Doc Rivers said that is absolutely crazy. Doc, you're the reason you don't have a job. You're the reason why you backed up Ben Simmons. I'm not even going to get into that. Teacher got game? You're right. It's part of the business. Our players are tradable for the right price. Exactly. Teacher got game. Yes. Doc Rivers said that because he's still butthurt that he got fired and he lost the way that he did. So when it comes to this and what he said about Daryl Morey, it is irrelevant to us Sixers fans, to us NBA fans. No one cares about Doc Rivers anymore. Doc Rivers, go somewhere else, bro. Go somewhere else. Like, it does not matter what Doc Rivers thinks. It's Daryl Morey's job to do that, man. It is Daryl Morey's job to do that. He's getting paid for his job. Like, yeah. Mitch cost Doc Rivers his job. That's funny to me. Good job, Mitch. You're my hero. I'm Radio Rex's hero. Yay, I'm Radio Rex's hero. What do I win? Do I win anything? Is it brownie time? No, brownies are in a couple hours. But, yeah. This is just complete BS, man. Complete BS. So, really love how this podcast is going. The Sixers alert, just to focus on the Sixers. Shouldn't halftime won that? I think halftime should have won that, right? Surprise from the hoser, right? That is I think he's taking a year off. Is Mike Budenholzer taking a year off? I really think he is now. Follow us on follow Hardcore Sports on Instagram because we're actually trying to grow more on that platform than here. So we're trying to grow more on the Instagram side of things. So if you see a Hardcore Sports YouTube short on the channel, expect that on the Hardcore Sports Instagram as well as a reel because we're trying to grow that platform as more. So hold on, let me grab my charger for my computer. Thank you guys for all your support, especially during the technical difficulties of this stream, because my headset apparently went off earlier. Now it came back on, and then the power went out. Power came back. So I really appreciate you guys. You gotta have something to grow it. You gotta have something to grow it. Yeah. So the Sixers tomorrow against the Atlanta Hawks. I will be live streaming that game. Philly Halftime is gonna do his own Sixers stream. I'm gonna stream my own Sixers game, so on and so forth. So make sure you tune in for that tomorrow. And then Thursday, I wasn't gonna say this, but who is playing on Thursday again? Like, there's a game at 2:00 Eastern on Thursday that's on NBA TV. I'm probably going to stream that. And it is the Brooklyn Nets versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. Thursday at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know why? Because the game somehow is in Paris. NBA Paris game. That is me. I'm going to be streaming that on Thursday because it's in Paris. Really? Okay. All right. Early game. Yeah. 2:00, 2 p.m. Eastern, Spongy. 2 p.m. Eastern. I know you might be in school, but I'll be live streaming that game. Yippee, I love Paris. Make sure I go to Paris. Yippee. Why would I go with you? How about I go to Blaze? So, hey, this podcast has been real. We talked about a lot of shit, and there's going to be clips of the Sixers Alert on the channel, either as a full video or either as a YouTube short. Going to put more Sixers content out. The Spurs make it Murray. I know, that is funny. It's a date. You, me, nah. I'll miss like it's all good. It's all good. I'll turn your power. Really? Why would you turn off my power if I was giving you entertainment, information? Why would you turn my power off? Give me a reason. Why? You bring me flowers instead of in cap. Really, Cap Wolves? Yeah. It's entertaining to make you squirm and wonder why your power went off. That's why. Well, the power went off because we have a thunderstorm here. That is the main reason why. So. They stole signals again? Huh? Michigan won a championship. Let's go. The video's up on the channel already. So make sure you tune in already. It's a state of... Really? I didn't get that. Yeah, I didn't get anything about that. I didn't know you were from Michigan. Yeah. Figured. My God. All right, guys. It looks like we're going to head on out of here. I got some other stuff to do, especially for the Hardcore Sports Network. Got a meeting at 8 o'clock. Got a meeting at 8 o'clock. and I gotta do something else as well. So, yeah, guys, appreciate all the support on Sixers Alert. Next Tuesday, same time. And again, I apologize for the technical difficulties and the power went out. So, yeah, guys, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Shout out to Philly halftime. I'll catch you on the rebound. You're exiting an hour? Okay. Make sure. Yep, I'll catch you all later. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe. Peace.